You've got a young kid who is really struggling to have direction in life. Maybe it's a single-parent family, and that single parent's really working to try to put bread on the table. But while that's happening, that parental role model isn't there at home, and they're really looking for a connection in life. And the Big Brothers Big Sisters helps make that connection and brings a big into the little's life.
It opens your eyes to all the possibilities out there in the world, and that there's someone you can count on them to help you through.
He's become much more outgoing and very good at conversing with adults and looks people in the eyes.
It's been wonderful to watch Harley grow up over 8 years. She's getting ready to graduate from high school, and I couldn't be more proud of the person that she's become and the choices that she's making.
Big Brothers Big Sisters, that mentoring relationship between the big and the little, really helps that young child have a vision of success for themselves and keep them on the right path. And that's when we won't see them in the criminal justice system, and I won't see them in the Ada County Jail.
I stay true to myself because she's taught me a lot about that. Because a lot of my friends are doing things that I don't want to do or anything, and they respect my decision of not doing it. And a couple of my friends have told me that they admire my self-confidence of not being peer pressured into it or anything.
When individuals are faced with tough decisions, sometimes decisions about whether they should break the law or not break the law, or whether they should associate with a particular group or not associate with a particular group. Does that make a difference in this community right now? You and I benefit from those youth being in the right place, doing the right thing right now.
There's about 1,000 people in the Ada County Jail, and I can walk around and talk to them and hear their stories. And so often, it goes back to childhood. It goes back to childhood trauma, it goes back to poor parenting, it goes back to delinquent behaviors. But the common theme is, early in the childhood, they didn't have a stable, productive environment where they had positive role models and mentoring relationships. And Big Brothers Big Sisters does such a good job of developing that I can tell you that if it wasn't in this community, there's going to be a greater population in the Ada County Jail in years from now. The answer is to change kids' lives early. And rather than wait until there's a problem and try to fix it, let's prevent the problem up front.
I have a vested interest in a safe community, but I think every one of us that live in this great valley have a vested interest in having a safe community. And we do that by providing safe opportunities for our kids. And I think Big Brothers Big Sisters is a great organization that gives kids a chance.
But even in the here and now, I understand the things that it does for the parents that are involved with the littles. They've got so many things that are facing them, and for them to have some additional help, it makes all the difference in the world.
It doesn't just affect the one child, but then affects their family, affects the volunteers' family, affects their peers at school. Our philosophy is you can either pay for 3 days for them to be in the juvenile justice system, or it's the same cost to support them in a match for a year.
They are so focused on doing the right thing, on making sure that that match between the little and the big is a positive match and one that's safe and secure for the child. And that takes money to do. It takes staff time.
We do background checks, we do references, and then beyond that, we are there to support every child along the way to ensure their safety and relationship development. So we don't want to just say, this person has been screened and now the best of luck to both of you. We really want these to be quality, safe relationships for the children.
It takes money to do this, and if more people recognize it's a community issue, I think more people would be willing to say, I want to get involved in that. How can I help? And one way they can help is through the donations.
And that's really what's going to make our community great, is from the seeds of letting that success sprout up and grow in the community as they grow up and become adults.
These littles are our future workforce. These are the individuals that are our future accountants. These are our supervisors. These are our leaders.
Michael's going to contribute to the world in a positive way, and it'll be fun to have said, I helped.
It builds a relationship for the rest of your life, and it's just such an amazing program.
I don't know of another program that has a better influence on kids anywhere than what Big Brothers Big Sisters has right here at home.